Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. It's Friday, y'all. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back. I'm Angela Hester. I am with Priceless Empowerment. And I want you to come on in and lean on in with me just for a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you long. I'm in the middle of my day, but man, was I feeling the pull to record something um, this morning. So listen, I have been being pulled in multiple directions here lately, in a great way. It's been a pull towards creative projects, towards my clients, towards mommyhood and my family, right? And navigating all that. And I know that we have been having the conversation regarding being called or feeling as though you're called to do some amazing things, but finding yourself too tired, too drained, too depleted to carry those things out. And so, here lately, because I have been finding myself in some ways kind of having multiple things on my plate, I have been having to ground myself a bit more, right? I have been having to slow things down. Um, what that looked like for me is really taking time out to sit in nature, to look up at the trees and the sun, and really just kind of take a moment to be attuned to myself, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, right? And sometimes I just, will just kind of space out into the sun or into the trees and just kind of be, right? So that's what grounding has been looking like for me here lately. But in doing so, I recognize that, and I believe I may have referenced this old video a few times, but it was called The Slowing Down Speaks Loudly. And in me taking the opportunity to really ground myself into to make those attempts to slow down, right? They really have been speaking loudly to me, and it made me think about how, as a collective, sometimes slowing it down is not the easiest thing to do. Sometimes you may not have time that time in the day to go out and be in nature, or to take a few minutes. But I will tell you, it's important to really take that time when you can, right? I am here to be realistic, but I also understand that if you don't take inventory, if you don't take stock, right, then you run the risk of depletion and burnout, right, and not being able to carry out what you believe or feel that you were called to carry out. So, in taking some time out, I just kind of wrote some things down, and it was in regards to the slowing down speaks loudly. So stick with me. Lean in. It's Friday. I'm not gonna keep you long. I'm probably I want to help at least one person, or encourage or empower. Maybe one. We'll see. But listen. So I wrote down, the slowing down speaks loudly. Take stock in what is happening in your life and in your emotions. Take stock in where you are spiritually as well. I proposed some questions, right? Um, how disconnected am I is something that you can draw, or an answer you can draw closer to in the slowing it down. How tired am I? Am I unaligned, or am I aligned? Do I need support? Do I need to set boundaries for myself? For myself. Again, if you got it, you got it. Do I need to set boundaries for myself? For myself, right? When you're trying to do it all, sometimes the boundaries, it really is for you, right? Um, but in slowing it down, it speaks loudly by way of um, guiding you into uncovering some answers to these questions, right? And really taking a moment and saying, man, I am tired, or man, I feel anxious, or man, it feels like a lot, or it feels heavy, or I feel frustrated, I do feel drained, I do feel burnt out. Sometimes really slowing it down can speak loudly in those ways. I am disconnected spiritually. I didn't get to pray today. I didn't get to meditate today, right? Um, it really can speak loudly when you take the opportunity to just kind of slow it down just a little bit, just a little bit. I have the slowing down speak loudly. Can you slow down long enough to hear, to feel, or to comprehend? And that's important, because if you can't, right? Again, that's where that burnout comes into play. That is where the burnout comes into play. When I don't know if everyone was trained in this way, but when my daughter was learning how to drive, as I was a wreck, I was a nervous wreck. And no, I was not the one that taught her, the teacher. I got her driver's ed. But when she was starting out and learning how to drive, one of the components that was so important for her to learn was how to brake, like how to hit that brake. Because if she didn't learn the foundations of learning how to hit that brake, then everything else is really out the window. Because if you can't stop when you're supposed to stop, right? If you struggle to stop when you're supposed to stop, what's going to happen? You're going to run right on into something, causing an accident, hurting yourself, damaging the vehicle, scaring the heebie-jeebies out of yourself. Something's going to happen, right? If you don't learn how to brake the vehicle first. And so that stuck out to me when I thought about the slowing it down speaks loudly, because if you don't take the opportunity to take inventory, to take stock, to be attuned within yourself, and you just keep going and going and going, what's going to happen? You're going to run into something. You're going to run into depletion. You're going to run into burnout. You're going to run into frustration, because you hadn't mastered that foundation or that core piece of slowing it down, braking, hitting that brake, right? So that you're able to say, oh, let me stop. Let me look left and right. Maybe the light is just red and this light just stopped because you're supposed to stop. Right? Which is what happens when we're not getting rest, when we're doing too much, when we're taking on too much. We're supposed to stop, take a moment, right? Take a breath. But slowing it down speaks loudly in that way, right? It gives you that opportunity to assess, to look left, to look right, to clear the lane and the road, and to make sure that it's okay, that it's safe for you to proceed in your vehicle, right? It encompasses the mind, the body, the spirit, right? It gives you an opportunity to pause, to breathe, to reflect, right? That's that attunement, trying to figure out what's going on with me, where am I, what's happening, what am I doing, where can I slow it down, right? And really, it gives you that chance to put things into perspective. Can I hold off on this for today? Can I hold off on this for today while I do this today? And then maybe I could pick that back up tomorrow. Because you don't have to do everything every day. You don't have to do everything at every moment of the day, right? Just running, right? Not mastering hitting the brake, right? You don't have to do everything every day, but it really stuck out to me with the slowing it down speaks loudly, because I really have been having myself I've been having to do that lately. I have really having to slow it down, to ground myself, to really hear, like, all right, yep, you you're not braking. I'm gonna need you to hit the brake, stop sign's coming. Hit the brake. But in doing that, it gave me an opportunity to connect. I'm human, right? Just like everyone else. So I love being able to have these conversations. Has it always been that way? No. But I am successful in this moment, and I wanted to bring it to you to share that conversation again, even if it's just to help the one, right? That's slowing it down. It really does speak loudly. And so it made me connect to a couple of exercises that I have used in the past with my clients, with myself. And it was two things. One is taking 60 seconds in nature just to breathe, right? Sometimes you don't realize when you're just out there and you're just breathing how much it speaks to you. Like you don't even realize it. Like, how much does that speaks to you? Sometimes your body just says, oh, that breath felt amazing. I haven't took a breath at all today. That's speaking, right? That's learning something about where you are right now and what you're experiencing. But taking 60 seconds to in nature breathing, breathing in for 4, holding it for 2, breathing out for 6, and repeat. And as you know, a couple of times, as many times as you need it, even if it's just 1 or 2 times. Just that breath, sometimes your body feels it. It feels, and it's like, it's something about that release. If you're bold, if you're real bold, you can take 30 seconds just staring at yourself in the mirror. Now, I know people work, we have lives. You may not be able to go to a mirror, but it could be a mirror in your home, and in your workspace, right? Um, but a mirror where you could just take 30 seconds staring at yourself in the mirror, just breathing. No judgment, no fixing, just you, just your breath, just letting you know that you matter, but you recognize you have to hit the brake. And even in that, it speaks loudly. It gives you a chance to really look at yourself and say, man, I look good today. Right? Or, ooh, I'm looking kind of tired because I didn't rest last night, right? The slowing it down speaks loudly. So slowing it down, listening from within, feeling deeply, choosing wisely, honoring yourself. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just be honest. Just be still. Just be you. Setting that time aside for yourself, for yourself. So I hope this helps someone. It's something that I'm currently experiencing, the slowing it down, and it has been speaking so loudly in my life and giving me so much perspective. So I've been hitting that brake. At least this week, I've been hitting that brake. I've been hitting that brake. I haven't been running no stop signs. But I hope this message was encouraging for someone. I appreciate you guys for being here. I love you guys. I love doing this. I really do. But listen, if you're here, if you're with me and you're not doing well, I pray that you are on your way to doing well, because guess what? I'm sounding the alarm. Our God is amazing. Our God is such an amazing God. On your good days, on your not good days, and your ups and your downs, when you're short, when you're uncertain, when you're depleted, and when you're energetic. Our God is such a good God. So I thank you guys. I will see y'all next time. I went a little bit longer than I thought, but let me get back to my day. I appreciate you guys. I will be seeing you guys next time. Happy Friday. Take care.